Okay, I hope you played the game and filled out your worksheet. I hope you watched those other two videos ahead of this one. If you haven't, please do those before these. Now we're going to talk about ways to describe triangles, and is what I'd like you to do is get out a sheet of paper because you're going to take notes. There's two main ways to describe a triangle, and you're going to be using these terms all the time. So one is the angle size. The other one is sides lengths. So one angle is 90 degrees. If it's a 90-degree angle, it is not obtuse. Okay, sorry about that. One angle is a 90-degree angle, and that's called a right angle. One angle that is greater than 90 degrees is called an obtuse angle. And one angle is less than 90 degrees is called an acute angle. The sides of the angles, all sides have different lengths, so if they're all different, that is called a scalene triangle. Two sides have the same length, that's an isosceles triangle. And three sides have the same length, that is an equilateral. That's probably the easiest one because equal means same. Make sure you have all these in your notes. These are how you're going to use to play the game Guess My Triangle and describe your triangles. So now that you have all your notes down, let's play Guess My Rule. And how you'll play Guess My Rule is you will put two you'll put three triangles in, and then you will have your partner ask you questions. Is your rule that they all have right angles? No, because they don't all have right angles. This one is the only one that does. Is your rule sorry, wrong rules. So let's back up here. I have this triangle in here. You're going to pick one triangle and you're going to think of a rule that goes with it. As you go and put that rule, if you have that rule in mind, I have a rule in mind on this one. Your partner's going to pick another shape and they're going to put it in there and they say, does this fit your rule? And you will say, no, this one does not fit my rule, so then it has to go out. So then they'll try and put in another one and they'll say, does this fit my rule? And I would say, yes, it fits my rule. And if I think about it, it's not that it has three sides, because this one doesn't. But this one has an obtuse angle, and this has an obtuse angle, so that's my rule. See why we really need to know these terminologies, because these are the ones that are going to be based on what you're going to play Guess My Rule with. So each of you take one time at playing Guess My Rule. Put in a triangle from our group of 1 through 12 of the cards, and then have your partner try and put triangles or shapes in that you think match that same rule, and play one game of Guess My Rule. Then you need to move on to the worksheet of number 4 or 3 first, and do this on your own, but check together. Then please do the worksheet on number 4 on your own. Give yourself 10 minutes, but let's first go through this because this is a review from 4, lesson 4, unit 4. You like to play soccer at a park. A round trip to the park is 1 1/5 mile. You made 4 round trips to the park last month. How many miles did you travel in total? So the first thing I would like you to do is come up with what's your equation. Well, I know 1 1/5 are some numbers I need, and I know I made 4 equal trips. So I am looking for a product because I know I have equal trips. Now remember that when you multiply, you can either change this to an improper fraction and multiply, or you can multiply each part. So I could do 1 times 4, and I got 4, and then do 1/5 times 4, and I want to make that a fraction to make it easy, so I know it's 4 over 1 equals 4, I multiply straight across, 4/5. So I add those two together, so my product would be 4 and 4/5 miles. Talk with your partner if you're not sure about the rules again on how to multiply, add, subtract, and divide fractions. Go ahead and go to work on those, and when you get done, there's a really cool video after that of obtuse, acute, and right angles to kind of work with on your own. That's something you can do at home if you would like to practice those.